Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 with the Rude Man, and I just noticed that my live stream is off. The picture. All right, hang on. I got to fix that. Let's see. You're missing half the picture. How is that? All right, let's see here. It does this every time I do Fallout 4 is what happens. So what I need to do is go to game capture, grab this, and fix it. Nice. Okay, hang on. There we go. There we go. All right. Can you see everything? I think you can see everything I see now. So, yeah, you want to be able to see everything I see. Hey, Matthew, how you doing? So, yeah, it's my day off, but I missed yesterday because of a doctor appointment. So I thought I'd make it up today. So here I am. I bought some new land and I cleared it, but I haven't done anything with it. But I don't want to do that today. So let's take a look. I'll show you what's going on while we're dinking around. What'd you do yesterday? I had a doctor appointment. My doctor's 100 miles away, so it takes me 2 hours to get there and 2 hours to get home, and then an hour or so with the doctor. So it's an all day thing. But anyway, let's go into flight mode and take a look at the farm here. Matt says he's doing good today. Glad to hear that. Okay, everything is planted that I had from last week. Hi, John. How you doing today? So my original 2 fields here planted. The next 2 here, they're planted. I put 2 new ones up here. They're in soybeans. So these were the last 2 right here that I purchased. This is the first harvest on each of those. What's that? Oh, it's just a little lime. So everything I have that's plowed and ready to go is planted now. But I bought the 2 fields down here. I bought this one and I bought this one. Now I didn't buy the one that's under here because there's not much there. It's just river. So I didn't buy that one. I just bought these 2. And I cleared the trees off. So they're ready to plow, but I'm not going to do that right now. I want to get this harvest going. So that's what we're going to do. John, what's new today? Andy's here. Hey, Andy. How's Andy today? Trying to make up for yesterday. I missed a live stream. All right, so I'm going to come in here and drop some Z's. Drop a few Z's here. I need my beauty sleep. I don't get much beauty sleep anymore. I'm too busy. The way you hear me talk, you'd think I napped every day. I don't nap every day. I only nap maybe once or twice a week. It just sounds like I do. I don't have time to nap. I'm always so busy. But anyway, let's hit the old sleep buzzer here. Isn't that pretty, the sun going? There it goes. All right. Now I should have something growing on all those fields. So let's check on it. There's the corn coming in. Popped right up. What do we got over here? Sorghum. Looks all green and stuff. All right, we got sunflowers here. Some more corn. More corn. Soybeans and soybeans. I think both these fields are soybeans. All right. Cool beans. Cool beans? Cool beans or soybeans? Okay, so I did, like I said, I did buy some more fields. So I'm down to, well, I bought 2 fields and I still have 7 million. So I'm not hurting for money, that's for sure. So these 2 fields on the left here are the ones that I just bought in the last live stream and cleared. I just bought this field and this field here on the end here, these 2. This one here kind of runs into the river, but you're not missing much of the land. And then, interestingly enough, when you buy the property, you don't get just what's in the square. I also got this over here. We can take a look, I guess. As you can see, you get what's in the square, but you get this extra in here too. That's the river right here. So for the money, we got a little bit of 191 and 190. But I'm going to run it straight across here because I don't, well, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do. I took out most of the trees I could take out, and that's where we're going to leave it. So let me kick up time a little bit. And then I need to get my tree cutter is down here somewhere. Down here in the corner. So I was just going to go across here. Now I own this property behind here as well. But I don't know if I'm going to use it right now. I'm thinking about just going from this corner right here straight across. And that's all been cleared. So it's all ready to start being plowed. Andy, how's the sound and video? Is it okay? Scott Douglas in the house. Alberta, Canada. Alberta bound. Alberta bound. It's good to be Alberta bound. All right, so I need to take this in and dump the wood chips. So let's go do that. Sound video all good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Scott, what are you up to in Canada today? You guys got any decent weather? Where's he going? Why is he traveling sideways? What's that about? Oh, I got that dropped against the ground, don't I? There, that's better. Look how dirty this thing is. Well, I did just finish 2 fields, so it's pretty scuzzy. Been having cool summer so far. Supposed to be finally start warming up by the weekend. Today's the first sunny day we've had. Well, that's not true. We've had a couple days where sun would peek through once in a while, but today's the first day we've had that is that is very sunny, and it's supposed to get up past 60. Yesterday it was partly sunny, and it never got over 56 degrees. So we haven't had one day that's been above the 60s so far, but that's common for where I live. I live on the coast, and it's getting dark. Let's get some lights on here. It's pretty common for us not to get weather up in the 70s and 80s. Well, maybe 1-2 weeks out of the year. Chewy's here. Hello, Chewy. Yeah, it's going to be nice. Get a little bit better weather. I had to put the top back up on the car. I got the car out. My car doesn't come out of the garage unless it's sunny. And so I can give you an example of how often that is. I bought the car, let's see, in 2003, so that makes it 21 years old. My car's 21 years old, barely has 30,000 miles on it. It never comes out of the garage if it's not sunny. And that was the other day. And as you can see, it's the coast. Even when it's sunny, it's still cloudy. But at least my car is got kind of a shadow underneath it. That's me sitting behind it. I don't think you can see me. The rear view mirror's right in my face. But anyway, that was on my birthday. So that'd be last Saturday. I've had to put the top back up since then because I did leave it out of the garage for a couple days though. Oh, thank you, Scott. Okay, so now I need to find a trailer. I don't know if I've got a trailer that'll work for this. I think I'll wait till daytime. Kick the time up a little bit more here. I'm trying to get my crops to grow, so that means I got to kick time up. Okay, let me see if I can get this stuff sold. I don't need the wood chips for any purpose. I don't have any production that uses wood chips. So I'm just gonna sell it. It's just free money because I had to clear the trees. Let's see if I can. I might have to get a trailer over here. Whoa, there it went. Wait. Get back here. Man, this thing's dirty. Let me just drive straight on it and see if it'll take it. There it goes. All right. I don't need a trailer. Who needs a trailer? We don't need trailers here. Well, that's going to take a quick minute. Let's move along. I can bring my equipment in now that I don't need it. So let's, where am I? Is that my farm over there? Tim's here. Tim's early today. You're still on the Xbox, huh? Does the Xbox work better for you than your computer? I think you got a space between the exclamation point and the redeem. That won't work. All right, this thing's dirty. There you go. All right, man, this thing's really dirty. Let's wash her up. Oh, it's pretty now. Sweet. Let's go grab the other one. Now, where's this one at? Let's see. Where am I? Where's my farm? I don't know where I'm at. That's weird. I think my farm must be that way. I can't see it. Guess I could look at the map. I guess, if I wanted to. Okay, I'm just out in the middle of the field. But I'm heading the right direction, so there we go. Farm's that way. Yeah, the Xbox is a family game system, so I can get only 2 hours of FS22 a day. How's that work? Who restricts that? The family? So you have to take your turn? Is that what you're talking about? As soon as you say something like that, and I hear it's Xbox, first thing that enters my mind is Microsoft is restricting you. But I think the clue was in family Xbox. Family game system. So maybe for once it's not Xbox that's screwing a gamer. All right, let's wash this one up as well. And then I guess I could cut the engine. I got equipment everywhere. Okay, let's see. It looks like I've got olives here. Let's see if there's any more in there since I started unloading or loading, I guess. I guess it depends on how you look at it. I'm loading the truck, but I'm unloading the factory, or the hothouse. And then I need a tractor over there. Let's grab this one. Oh, I failed to watch how much I got for those wood chips. Darn it. Had to be at least $500,000. I'm thinking. Maybe not, but because I already had $7 million in the bank. All right, what do we got here? Is that one still running? Yeah, it might take him a minute. We'll have to wait. Everyone gets a turn. Can't you just get up at 2 o'clock in the morning and edge him out? All right, we're going to need this plow. But where do I need it? I need it. I don't know where I'm at. Oh, where am I? Looks a little hazy out today on the farm. I think I'm going the wrong way. There's the road. Where am I going? I'm lost again. I get lost easy. Okay, I'm going the right way. I need to plow down on these two lots down here because that's the next plow job I've got to take care of. Won't be here tomorrow because I have an appointment with my meds doctor, so I had to get blood drawn to make sure everything is okay. No problem. That's what I was doing yesterday. Although with everything that's wrong with me, they take a ton of blood. You know those little vials that they pull out of you? They take about 7 or 8 of those off me. I have to have like a glass of orange juice after they when they finish taking my blood, and then a lay down because I'm feeling faint. It's like I just got drained by a vampire. Okay, so before I plow, then it's probably prudent to see. I forgot to look to see how much I got for those. And this thing's quite the mess too. Look at this. Look at this. The paint's peeling off of this thing. Look at the diamond edge stuff there. Man, I might have to paint this thing. Let's at least wash it. Yeah, the paint's a mess. What's it cost me to paint this thing? Paint condition is clear down. Paint condition is bad. So we're going to do a paint job. It's going to cost me 20 grand to do a paint job on this thing. All right, well, the rest of the condition's pretty good. It's only $9 to do repairs. I might as well do that. Wow, $20 to paint that thing. $20,000. Kenny Rogers not a happy camper. What's a Bob Evans? Sounds like a cowboy. When we got finished with our doctor appointments, since I have to go 100 miles to the doctor, and it's a 2-hour drive each way, so it's 4 hours of driving, Carol and I make our appointments together so that we don't have to make 2 trips to Portland, one for her, one for me. So what happens is I make my appointments well in advance. Like I've already got another one scheduled for September and another one in January. So I schedule my appointments way out. I have to see my diabetes doctor every 3 to 4 months. I see my eye doctor once a year for my retinal, and I see my cardiac as needed. But in this case, I'm doing pretty good. So I just saw my cardiac doctor a month or so ago now. Chewy's barbecuing. I want a hot dog, Chewy. I just saw my heart doctor a couple months ago, so I'm good for the year. I won't have to see him again until next year. Things were going pretty good, so that's always nice. Is your wife your doctor? Or do you live in a nursing home? All my doctors are in Portland, except for, I do have a local doctor, but I hardly ever see him. And as a matter of fact, I make an appointment with him once a year just so I can support him. You know, it's good to have a doctor close by. So to support him, I just make an appointment, walk in. How's it going? It's been a year. How you been? Good. Yeah. How's the family? That's all I'm there for. I just want to make sure he stays as a doctor. So, if he doesn't see clients, he doesn't make any money. If he doesn't make any money, I got to go look for a new doctor. So I go see him once a year whether I need to or not. It's 50 yards from the door. Your doctor just stands out in the street waiting for you to get sick. All right, where's my field at? Now I got all this grass to cut. I can do that while. Oh wait, let me kick the day back up. Or what I could do. Oh shoot. Let me go back to the house. Where's my truck? Oh, I know where it's at. It's got the trailer on it. It's over there. I don't know if this makes a difference. I don't know if there's a difference in whether I just speed time up and go through the night or whether I come in here and sleep it off. I don't know if it makes any difference. I don't think it does. I think it's it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, as the saying goes. Well, I had a liver scan while I was in yesterday. First time I've ever had that done. They got some new equipment, and so they're using it on everybody. They need to make money somehow. Pay for the equipment, I guess. How are we doing here? Still growing. All right, I'm going to go ahead and speed it up this time, see if it makes a difference. I don't think it does. Let's go grab that guy. Yeah, it depends on what I've got going. The eye doctor I used to have to see every month because I had a blood vessel break in my eye in a very dangerous place. People with diabetes can lose their eyesight. It's not uncommon. And the reason for that is diabetes affects your artery system, your veins and arteries. It hardens them and they become brittle. And that's why if you're diabetic, they always say, check your fingertips for being numb, or your feet maybe getting numb. They call that neuropathy. If you start having neuropathy in your extremities, so your hands and your feet are your extremities. They're the furthest away from your heart. They're also small. So if you think about your eyes have blood vessels in them. Even your eyes do. Do you imagine how tiny those blood vessels are? So when diabetes affects the blood, your arteries and veins, and they become brittle, that's what they're talking about. So in your eyes, if one of those blood vessels breaks and releases blood into your eye, it could fill your eye and you become blind, depending on the area that it happens in. And I had a spot that happened to. It was a very dangerous spot, and they told me to come in, and have it checked. They were hoping that it would absorb all that blood out, which it did. And a year later, I was fine. So. But it's kind of scary, that kind of thing. That's what happens when you hear about diabetes people with diabetics losing their limbs, where they have their feet, they lose their feet. That's what it's from. It's from those tiny blood vessels that are affected, and you get neuropathy, and it gets bad, and you start getting infections. And if you take care of yourself, I take care of myself, so I'm perfectly fine. I don't have bad neuropathy. I've got a couple fingers that are a little bit numbish, you know, but I'm 71 years old. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. You're growing sorghum to make bread from flour. Sweet. All right, so let's see. What do I want to do here? Let's go down at the bottom. I'm looking for the border. Running to the border. I'm heading for Taco Bell. Man, it's getting where you can't afford to get fast food anymore. What was it? There's a place called Five Guys hamburger place, and some guy went there. He got 2 children hamburgers about this big around, this little tiny children hamburgers, 2 regular cheeseburgers, 1 small milkshake, and 1 small order of fries, and it cost him $72. This is fast food. It's supposed to be cheap fast food. Well, maybe not cheap. To me, cheap is the quality. Inexpensive is what I think it's supposed to be. All right, we need to use some GPS here, so let me get the GPS going. We'll turn it on. Hit setup. Wait a minute before we hit setup. Let's lower it. All the way down. There you go. All right, now we can go into setup, and we're going to select Mo, which it already is. Okay. And there we are. And we want it to go. Let's I'm going to reset it here. Turn it on. Start it up. And then wait for daylight. Fingertips are numb, but this is a nerve damage from about a year ago. I'm also mowing a new plot. What's Chewy up to today? Is he still here? Chewy, you still here? You guys are pretty quiet. I guess I'm going to have to buy the first round. There's Chewy.
Oh, yeah.
There, first round's on me. Two o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock in the morning. You've been watching TV all day. Hey, Bent's in the house. Hi, Bent. How you been? No talk for a while. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so this should be ready to start. It's already lowered. It's running. I should be able to just go. Okay, now I got to watch my mini map because I don't want to go over the border. I should be okay with the GPS running. I do own a little bit of property to my right, to the right side of my machine here, but it's pretty close to the river over there. I think I'm going to leave it as is today and just make a square field. But I've got two plots here. This one that I'm on, that I'm coming to the end of, you can see where it lines up above to the north there with the other fields. And now I'm entering the second field. And I might have to cut some more trees. Well, it looks like I'm heading into, yeah, I'm in trouble here. Let me stop this guy. Raise this thing up. Come on up, buddy. There you go. Let me see how this is going to work out here. Yeah, it's going to run me right in the river, isn't it? Show is. And I'm about halfway down. So I could do this one a little bit different, I guess. Oh. I'm thinking here. I don't want to take all the trees down. A riverbank should have some trees around it. It's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. So let me see about doing something like this. You got a 54 BOF. BOF. What's a BOF? All right, I'm going to come across here and then straighten out at some point. We'll just kind of go this way. I'm close to my border. So let me get up to the border. Right about here. And then we'll go up that way and tie into that other field. Okay, let's just do this. Let's go down and finish that little corner down there. 54 bales of silage from grass that you planted. Well, I got floating trees here. What's going on with those trees? Oh. Okay. How close am I to that tree? I might want to take that tree out. Let me get up here and turn this on. And we'll take this tree out. Turn that off. I don't like to leave it on if I'm not using it. You might accidentally delete something that you needed. That wouldn't be good. Chewy's got 130 grain buckets. Hey, you're adding, they're getting them added up a little bit, Chewy. All right, let's turn this beast on. No, don't do that. I hit the wrong button. All right, let's turn on the GPS. And off we go. Okay, and then I'm gonna break rank here and bring this together. And he's playing with Scratch. No Scorpion today, eh? I'm guessing that he probably doesn't have notifications turned on when he's at work. Of course, he's not really in work. He still should be home this week. But he's a busy guy. He's a family man. All right, let's do something like this. Whoops. There we go. And we're off. Keeping it square. Gonna be a slow day today, I think. Man, I tell you, when it gets dark out here, it gets dark. There are no street lights out here. Whoa! That field kind of caught up with me. All right. Kick her back over here. Whoops. Reset it. Hit cruise control. Turn it on. Off we go. I'm going to do some corn. Corn's my favorite crop, I guess, if I had to say I had a favorite. Andy, what are you looking at? Andy says dark. I need my nighttime glasses on. Andy's got his beer goggles on. Hey, the corn's looking good. Wonder how it's doing. Let's go take a look. It's still growing, so it's not done yet. And sunflower seeds are still growing. How's the sorghum doing? Sorghum is ready. Aha. All right, sorghum's ready. Let's grab some combines here. Look out, cows, I'm coming through. Don't get in my way, I'll run over you. Did I see in the news that somebody in England got killed by a cow last week? Some woman? Or is I... Oh, what's going on? Lost my header. I lost my header over that. Beacon's running. Hang on to your bacon. I don't know where I heard that. I thought I heard one of the farmers that I watched say something about it, but I might have been dreaming. All right, so we're not going to get anywhere. Oh, wait, hang on. There goes the time. Okay, we got to open this thing up here. So let's kick it back and unfold it. All right, let's run to the house and head inside here. I can find my way through the door. And sleep it off. It's still growing. It's not done yet. All right, I got to get the combine going here. Overshot. Look out, Coos. I'm coming through. I got to check to see how many of my cows have matured. Andy's milking cows, trying to help me out. These beautiful combines. All righty then. Oh, olives are ready to sell. I haven't put in any kind of grape juice or a raisin factory or anything like that. But these are olives. These aren't grapes. I can grow grapes here as well. I guess that's what I was trying to say. But I'm making oil right now, but I don't know if it's going to take any. Let's see if it does. It's taking more than I thought it was gonna. Yeah, it's taking a lot more than I thought it was gonna take. Jeremy Burnett. Hey, Jeremy, how you doing? Jeremy's here. Andy, did you leave the back door open again? Got a hole in the screen door? Is that the deal? Now, I could store these. I wonder if I should. Or I could sell them. I don't need any money, so I think I'd rather store something now and sell it when I need it. I don't know. Let's just do that. Easier. This map is huge, but I think that the land is too cheap. I can buy that great big old square of land for a couple $100,000. That's not right. But I'm not complaining. But I think the land is set to be too inexpensive, too cheap. Here's my truck I was missing. Oh, he dirty. Man, truck's dirty. I better wash it. Let's grab some oil while we're here. Everybody fully into summer vacation yet? I noticed that the summer solstice is tomorrow, isn't it? What's today, the 19th? What is today? I think it is. Alexa, what's today's date?
Today is Wednesday, June 19th.
Yeah, it's the 19th. So the summer solstice is on the 20th this year. It's usually around the 21st. It's on the 20th this year. So already, we barely just got into June, and it's already the summer solstice. Now, what does that mean? That means that tomorrow will be the longest day of the year. So we'll have the most sunshine tomorrow, and then starting the next day, which would be Friday, the days will start getting shorter again until it gets to the winter solstice. So I haven't even had summer yet, and it's already the longest day of summer. And we haven't even had any summer weather yet. And stuff. So let's load up some oil. And we'll run it to the market. The old Denali, GMC Denali. These rigs are fancy. Hell, a rig like this will probably cost you 60 grand at least. They're really expensive nowadays. Let's see what we get for all this oil. 86,000 for a load of oil. So 86,000 for that. Do you remember I had a couple of live streams ago. I only had $2-3 million, and then all of a sudden I had 8, and I couldn't remember what I sold that made me that much money, but I'm thinking that it was this pig food. But I'm gonna need a trailer for it. I think that's what I sold. Obviously the oil didn't make me a whole ton of money. 86,000, that's not bad, but it's not a boom crop. And the pig food, pardon my French, should make good money because it takes potatoes, sugar beets, and soybeans to make it. So those are 3 profitable crops that it takes just to make one product. So it should sell for a pretty good price, you would think. John Stuck. What's up, John? That was lesser of a load. I got 81 for it, so it was slightly less. product there to sell. And I think that's it. I think the factory's going to have to catch up now. All right, let's go check on everybody. My grass is growing before I can get it cut. Interesting. I don't think the sugar sells for as much as the pig food does. I think the pig food is like 5 times the sale price. That sugar's, I'd be wasting it. All right, let's see what I got here. I started down there, and I started. Was floating fertilizer and got the machine stuck. Have you had some weather? Did you get some wet weather or something? I was watching a couple that they're building a big tree house kind of a thing. I mean, it's huge. And they finished the deck and everything, and they put up a one of those walled tents, those real nice ones, like the ones that'll cost you a couple $1,000s. They're really expensive. Hothouse tent, you know, they've got a wood stove in them and all that kind of good stuff. Big tent. Sleep the whole damn family. Anyway, they were putting that thing up, and they got it up, and then the next day, it was sunny that day, and this was just last weekend, I think. And it started hailing on them, and the hail, I swear to God, was the size. It was bigger than bigger than a quarter. It's in between like a quarter and a $half size. 2 inches of rain. Well, no wonder you got stuck. Get all that sloppy mud. Okay, I'm gonna have an issue here, so I need to be prepared. Where you going, buddy? All right, let me see. How am I going to do this? Uh-oh. I got sunflower seeds in the middle of... How did I get sunflower seeds in the middle of my corn patch, or my sorghum patch? I remember what I did, but it's still funny. Thank you. Thanks, Andy. Need something on my throat. I'm looking for something sparkly. So, Carol said she saw something on the news or someplace where they're going to put alcohol in Mountain Dew and call it Hard Dew or something. Has anybody else heard that? Reach behind me here. Doc, it hurts when I do this. My chair's right in front of the refrigerator, so anyway, we got to do here. And it doesn't have alcohol in it. But yeah, I don't know if that's true or not, or somebody was just making a joke about it. But Mountain Dew, moonshine, another word for moonshine is Mountain Dew. They used to call it Mountain Dew before Mountain Dew came out. Oh my God, that's cold. And it's so refreshing. So refreshing. So there we go. Soup du jour, Mountain Dew today. I'm waiting. I think tomorrow I'm going to have a Dr. Pepper. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow will bring another day. All right, let's just run this down, see what it does. I don't think I can get around this rock, but I'm gonna try. All right, we'll watch him. The other guy's doing just perfectly fine, I guess. He's over there. Put a pick in Discord. Oh, if you're being stuck. I don't have Discord running. I'll have to turn Discord on. Last Saturday was my birthday, the 15th. Day before Father's Day. Next year, my birthday will fall on Father's Day, so birthday, Father's Day, all the same day. Make it easier on my kids. They don't have to come see me twice. Well, they don't have to come see me once, but they usually do. All right, I'm going to load this up with pig food. Well, maybe not. I don't know how much pig food I've got made. Probably not enough to fill this trailer. Oh, shoot. What did that guy do? What did he do? Oh, he's going the other way. Or is he? Yeah, don't go that way. Go this way. I don't know what he's doing. I'm on the wrong tractor. That's the one I'm worried about. Over there. This guy was the one I was worried about. But I might as well just let him finish out now. But let me grab a trailer. Yeah, that's all he got. 13%. That's one thing about this pig food maker. It's not very fast. I need to see about speeding it up a little bit so it works a little faster. Well, let's see what we get for 13%. 13%. That's still a 250,000 units of pig food. So 250,000 liters is going to make me 689,000. Not quite a million, but close enough, I guess. 5% alcohol, huh? Is that something new, Andy, or did I just not see it ever before? 'Cause, you know, I don't drink alcohol. I don't keep up on stuff like that, so. I had a pretty good crowd on Monday. I wonder if Fallout 4 is doing better than the farming live streams. Most of my new people are coming in on Twitch. I don't think they realize that I live stream on YouTube. I'm getting more people on Twitch, which leads me to I have to remind myself to go to Twitch once in a while. I've never live streamed on Twitch. What I do is I use a program that I live stream on YouTube, but it takes my feed and shoots it both ways. One shoot goes to YouTube and one goes to Twitch. So I'm broadcasting on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Technically, YouTube doesn't like that. Neither does Twitch. But I'm small potatoes. They don't mess with me. Oh, I see. I got a problem here. Let's see. All right, let's stop him here. And let me take over and clean this up. Looked like when I was seeding, one seed dropped right there in front of me. That's funny. All right, we'll let him finish up here. And let's see what else we got going. Okay, sunflowers aren't ready. We knew that already. Nothing else is ready yet. The corn's still growing, but it's getting lighter. All right, I need to go spend a night in the chicken coop. We're gonna roost for the evening here. Oh, just in February. Oh, well then it's no big mystery that I haven't seen it because I don't I don't do a lot of... I don't watch the news or anything like that. I never do that. I don't watch other YouTube... Oh, there it went. Corn is good. Wow. That was quick. All right, let's get up in the air and see how much of it went. Okay, these two fields went. What's that? This is soybeans. Okay, the soybeans are done as well. So corn, soybeans, both of those fields. We've got corn down here. There's my new field. We've got sunflower seeds are still growing. They must take a while. All right, sweet. We'll go with that. Okay. Go find my trailer. Whoops, I turned him off. 2022. Oh, I see. Sorry, Andy, I didn't see that part. I just saw the February. Oh, so 2 years ago. I gotcha. I guess I am behind the times then. But see, I don't do grocery shopping either. So Carol doesn't like it when I do grocery shopping. I'm always in a hurry. And so generally, I make a list. And man, I shoot through there and fill that list and get the hell out. But the other thing that I do is I tend to buy the pretty packaging. And so Carol gets after me. Okay, do you see this pancake mix? I said, yeah. If you'd have got this other brand over here, you'd have got it for $2 off. I didn't know that. Yeah, I get the pretty packaging stuff. So if you see a lot of advertising on something, that's generally what I get. Because that's what I know. What are you looking for? I'm looking for, I'm looking for Aunt Jemima. Well, that's the expensive stuff. Well, that's all I know. Aunt Jemima makes what I want. She makes good pancake stuff, I guess, or syrup or whatever. So anyway, I spend too much money. She doesn't like me to go. It's fine with me because I hate grocery shopping. For one thing, do you know what's at grocery stores? People. There's people at grocery stores. I don't like to be around people. So that kind of puts me off right there. All right, on we go. Now, what should we do? Let's do, I want to do corn because I like doing corn. But I only have one corn header. Maybe I should buy another corn header. You reckon? Whoops. Let's put the wheels down first. That might work a little better. Drop it like it's hot. Unhook it. And then there's a corn header yonder. I'll go grab it. In the meantime, I guess I could buy another one. Corn header. That's my favorite one right there. We'll take it, and I'll put the special edition on there. It doesn't really do anything, but it looks pretty. See if I can sneak in here without getting stuck in a tree. All right, I'm stuck in a tree. Well, I think I'm coming in the wrong way anyway. Let's mosey around this way. Man, shopping's very different When a woman goes, oh yeah. Only 3 states? Are they southern states, Andy? Did it say? It'd be like Tennessee, Alabama. Man, this rig's getting dirty already. Is the paint peeling on this one too already? Or is that just dirt? That might just be dirt. Get out my driveway. Why is this my favorite header? Well, because, watch this. I love this header. Gravity fed. Watch these things drop by gravity. The cones. Gravity. Then the ones in the middle, there's no gravity, so they have to be hydraulic. Isn't that sweet? I love it. Okay, here we go. All right, let's get the other one. We're not done moseying. We got to mosey this one over now. When I was young and on my own, had my first apartment, my first professional job. I've been working since I was old enough to walk, but it was like orchard work, farm work, you know, that's kind of homebody work type things. When I got my first commercial job and I had my first apartment, and there was an old country grocery store way out in the country. Not way out, but I'm talking, you know, 10 miles out of the city. And they had a tavern, a grocery store, and a gas station all in one little place. The Country Pumpkin, it was called. And it was just this ma and pa store. A guy and his wife, an older guy and his wife, ran this place. And stuff was a lot more expensive than you could get at like Safeway or one of the big chain stores. I didn't care. Gas was always 5-10 cents more a gallon. I didn't care because of the service. I'd pull in there, I'd walk in the grocery store, and both of them would yell, "Hey, Rudy, how you doing? How was your day? You know, I hope you're not too tired from a day's work, blah, blah, blah. We got planned. Got anything planned for the weekend, blah, blah, blah." You know, they would chat you up, and they were so friendly. They'd bag your groceries for you and a bunch of other junk doodle doo. Just very sweet, nice people. And no crowds of people. I didn't have to fight in line to get checked out. If you needed to find anything, you just hollered out and they'd tell you which aisle it was in. It's just very nice. I don't care what it cost. I enjoyed shopping there. And I didn't have to elbow with other people. And so that's where I got my groceries. I drove out of town, out of my way to get my groceries because these people were so sweet. The Country Pumpkin. I remember that place. Nice place. Good people. Just got home from where? Where you been? Don't you work this week? Hokey dokey. Hokey dokey, Smoky. Non-alcoholic Mountain Dew. That's the soup of the day. Well, I'm gonna have my rings on today. I don't I don't wear my rings much anymore because I've got a little bit of, I don't know if it's arthritis or not, but I got a little bit, if I wear my rings, they kind of hurt a little bit. They're, back in the day, I'd wear my rings and didn't even notice I had them on. Now, it's a little bit different, so I take them off and give my fingers a rest. Sometimes. A national holiday went out for my Father's Day dinner at a Chinese buffet. Sucked this time around. Oh, that's not good. We went for Father's Day. We went to a regular Chinese restaurant, and it was really good because God, Carol and I haven't been out for Chinese in about a year, so it was actually kind of nice to get out and not have a hamburger. Wife, you got Chinese delivered today? What, DoorDash? I don't trust that DoorDash. Somebody asked me if I use DoorDash. I said, no. Why not? I said, I don't trust the people. Have you seen them? They're like Walmart people. I don't trust that they don't sample my food while they've got it, or do something untoward to my food. I guess I should just be content if I even get my food by using DoorDash. I'm not that lazy. Well, I am that lazy, but I can get out and get my own fast food. Most of them are driveways anyway, drive-ins. And besides that, nobody's going to be able to afford fast food anymore. You heard me tell the story earlier about Five Guys. A guy took his family out. He had 2 kids' burgers, which were tiny, little dollar-sized hamburgers, 1 small shake that was about that big, tiny little thing, and 1 order of fries that was in a little cup about like that. $72 for a fast food hamburger. Oh, it's not a fast food place? You can't tell me that a hamburger joint is not fast food. It's not like grandma cooked a steak dinner or a pot roast. Hamburgers, I wouldn't consider it may not be a drive-in, but it still isn't, a full restaurant if it only serves hamburgers. I still considered hamburgers a convenience food. Well, I can't help it if it's not in the category. They paid somebody off. Did you see where our super president was in California for a highfalutin money-raising trip with Obama, and our president's Secret Service man got robbed at gunpoint, and they got his Secret Service bag with all his specialties in it. California, what, man? They're letting people out of prison. They're telling the cops not to go after anybody that hasn't robbed more than $500 or $1,000 or something. So they don't even chase bad guys anymore. All these restaurants are closing down because people will be in the drive-up waiting for their chance to get their burgers, and they get robbed at gunpoint in the drive-up to a hamburger place. That's how bad the crime is in California. It's because nobody calls 911 because they know they call 911 and they sorry we don't do that kind of crime. You know, so you're on your own. Can you imagine trying to be a policeman down there? These policemen anymore, it's a shame. It's these policemen anymore. If they do anything, they get taken to court, thrown in jail. You know, what did you do? Well, you chased down this guy that robbed the store back there, but he only robbed it for $200. So, you know, we're not going to prosecute for that.
Oh, yeah.
They can show you videos on the nightly news of a group of 10, 15 kids come running in with hoods on so you can't see who they are. And they all run in together and they start tearing stuff off the racks and stuff and hauling out big armloads of stuff. And there's policemen standing there watching them because they're not allowed to stop them if they're not stealing anything over $500. So they just sit there and watch. And they run out of the store, and they don't leave the store in good shape either. The store looks like a tornado just hit it. So not only did the store get ripped off, they now got to clean up after the robbery. And it's okay because they're just kids having fun. You can't go after them. I guarantee you they're not all kids. I don't know, this world's come to. So I bought 2 new fields this morning, Scorp. I'm down there cutting the grass on these 2 fields. Close to the river down here. My grass is growing up faster than I can cut it. Oh my God. All right, let's GPS this, I guess. Flip it around. Get it set. Turn it on. And off we go. Scorpion got a holiday. Show the big map. Okay. Yeah, the last 2 I bought were these 2 over here. And then I bought these 2 right here, which actually they actually follow the river, which is interesting. So you're not buying just a square. Let's see. If I come up here, you can see. So yeah, see, I bought these 2 squares, but it also includes what goes around the river here. But I'm just doing straight across here. So there you go. So you're down here, huh? Took me all day to get my blood back they took yesterday. Good God. They take a ton of blood out of me. Carol laughs because she's all upset. Oh, I got to go to the lab and get some blood drawn. I said, how many vials did they take? Because they have these little tubes that they put your blood in, right? And she says, they got 2 of them. I said, they take 7 or 8 out of me. And then I told him earlier I got my the big thing now is a liver scan. They got some kind of new equipment, and so they wanted to get us a liver scan. So they were scanning for our liver. They couldn't find Carol's, and then finally they did. So they got this machine running, and they have to go and go and go, and then there's your liver, and then they have to take 10 photographs of it. And evidently the machine knows when to take the picture, because if you move, it won't take it. It's got to be right on the liver, and then click, it takes a picture. So I don't know. Mine must be swollen. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for, like, if you got a fatty liver or some diseased liver or something like that. It found mine right away. It just went bang, 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 10 pictures, and I was done. And so I thought, oh, shit, I might be in trouble. And I don't even drink alcohol. Know what I mean? Know what I mean, Vern? Your yard and house are on 193 or 194. Okay. Oh, you're way down here. There's that oh man, you're down at the bottom of the map. Wow. Can you imagine playing this stupid map until you have every piece of property owned? Oh, God. I'd be so sick by then of the map, of the game. I've actually done that in other ones, like No Man's Land. I played No Man's Land till I owned every field. And I've done that on another couple mods that I played, maps that I played, where I owned every field. I think I did that in Graceland, if I remember right. I know I did in Idaho. Idaho, I owned every piece of property. And the last day I played Idaho, I harvested every crop on every field, and I sold every crop, everything. I sold everything, even anything I had in the bins. I sold every piece of equipment, and then I sold the land and said, okay, I'm done with Idaho. And I had a mod in there that did fireworks, and I set fireworks off. I remember that. That was my first year of playing, of doing this. FS25, I haven't seen anything, but then I haven't been really looking. I better go check on things. These corn guys are they're on the ball and ready for action, man. Look at them go. Green's trying to catch gold. It ain't gonna happen. It tain't gonna happen. I can't go on. No, I can't go on. I can't go on. No, no, no. I guess I have to turn it on or it doesn't mow. Is that how that works? Boom, boom, ba 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 boom, 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 ba doodle 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 boom. Is that what that is, Scorpion? Is that Farmy Simmy? Farm Sim 25. I'm afraid it's just going to be the same old thing. It is short, so not a long one. Yeah. Well, that means they've got a year to go. I mean, they're not going to give the whole game away. But I just I'm not holding out for anything extra, different than what we've already got and what we've always got over the years. It's short and sweet, just like Andy's wife. I'm assuming Andy's wife is short. Most women are. Carol's several inches shorter than I, and I'm short. I'm a lot shorter than I used to be. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. What am I doing? What else can they do? You know what they can do. What are they doing with mods? Look at all the different things you can do with mods. That's what I'm talking about. If it wasn't for mods, we wouldn't be able to do anything we're doing right now. With a map that you can make your own fields on, and 5'5" or so, and I'm 6'2". Oh, Andy's wife's taller as me. I used to be 5'8". Now I think I'm down to about 5'7" now. Gravity gets you after a while. I think I'm about 5'7.5". I think I'm only lost about half an inch. Farm Sim 25 should be out in November time. It's howdy November time. The hint in the short isn't much, just the color of the logo. Are you kidding? That's funny. Oh, look, we have a brand new logo. Woohoo! Panic. I don't care what they do as long as they don't charge over $20 for the game, because that's about all it's worth. $8, and then I paid the regular price, and then I paid for Xbox. I've paid a couple $100 the last one. I can't remember what they get for the last game. $35? Was it 35? Because I paid 88 for the edition where I got the bacon. I got bacon. I got the bacon. Let's see if I can see. I got the bacon. So Oh, shit, that's bright. Oh, you can't even see. There you can see it going round and round. Yeah, so if I turn the beacon on my tractor, which you can see the tractor, the beacon's going. If I turn it off, then this one goes off. So I got this setting up here above my monitor. Well, that plus the game cost me $88, something like that. And then I couldn't play it because I didn't get it. After I paid $88, I didn't get the game. Oh, we're sorry, it's shipped, but we're shipping it now, or we're trying to. It might take a week or two. Everybody else was playing the game, so I had to go out and buy the damn game, which I did. I went ahead and bought it from Steam, not from Steam, from Giant. So I got another $35 or whatever it was. And then I wanted to play it on Xbox, so I bought it for the Xbox. Can't remember what that cost. Probably $50 because it was Microsoft. Buying it from Microsoft, you know. What happened? Somebody forgot to turn the machine on. Right, that's what I did. I bought a download code. That's what I did. Now that I think about it. So yeah, I had I couldn't play the game. It was going to be a week or two before I got the version I paid $88 for, or whatever it was. It was 80 something, and then I had to buy a code so I could play the game. As a matter of fact, that beacon thing I just showed you, it was in the wrapped box up until about a month ago or two, maybe just a couple months ago. It was sitting here all in wrapping. I never opened it because I bought the code and was playing the game. I didn't have any need to open the other one. I didn't need the code for the game. So it's still sitting there in a box down on by my feet down here, and it's still got the code in it. All I did was open the box and I opened the box and took the beacon out. Everything else is still in it. I don't even know what I got. What did I pay $80 for besides the beacon? Let's see. But yeah, this thing sat here for a year before I opened it up. Oh, look. I got the game. Still wrapped in plastic. And then I got some kind of big something or other that tells you about some of the great production here, and if this folds out really big, put on your wall. Gives you kind of a map. This thing's huge. And then I got, I got codes for tractors I've never used. I got these 2 codes for these old tractors. Never used it. I wonder if they're still good. I wonder if I can still use those to get those tractors. And then I got this, which is still in the wrap. Digital download, still in the wrap, still wrapped up. I should sell that for like $100. And then I don't know, is this some stickers or something? All wrapped in some kind of plastic. Garbage. Hey, Scorp's wandering around in Fallout 4. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, that's the first time I just opened this box, so. Oh, there's something else in here, too. Oh, hell, there's something else in here. It's another map of some kind. Oh, it's two. You can't see. All right, there's one. It's a map, one of the maps, and there's the other map. Never even opened it. Never even opened it. Well, I did. I just took the beacon out. And like I said, it's set here for a year. All wrapped up nicely with plastic. Didn't need it because I bought the code to play. Oh, that other disc that I showed you, it isn't the game. It's modding tutorials. Anyways, laying down on the floor, I'm just kicking the shit out of it every day. And I'm back. No need on those maps, barely played on them. I know their typical maps aren't very fun. It's pretty bright. Is the bacon really bright? Yeah, it's pretty bright. That's why I don't turn the beacons on very often, because it's right above me here, flashing in my eyes. You can't see it in my glasses, I guess. But it's up there flashing. I can't even see that it's flashing on my face. It is bright, but what you have to realize is that this light that shines on me for the camera, it's really bright. It's real bright. Because I'm sitting in a pitch black room. There's no other lights on in here, and I've got security curtains on the window that blocks all light out. So, yeah, that light up there is just brighter than hell. And most YouTubers have at least 2 or 3 of those. I only have one. I don't know. Who told it to fold up? I didn't tell it to fold up. Don't fold up. One thing about, I told you I went to the doctor yesterday. One thing about going to the doctor, I get to eat good. There's a family chain restaurant called Elmer's in the Portland area. And I get what they call the Hungry Rancher breakfast. It's 3 eggs cooked any way you want, 2 slices or 2 rations of bacon, 2 link sausages, and 2 slices of ham, like a honey ham. It's really good ham, like smoked ham. And then hash browns, a big plate of hash browns, and a pancake, and a glass of orange juice. It's a big breakfast. It comes on a platter, not a plate, and it's a lot of food. And normally I can't eat that much food, but I always make room for that because it's so good. It's so good at breakfast. Ready for a nap? Hell, I was ready for a nap before I started this thing. I mentioned earlier that if you listen to me, really, if you didn't know me, if you didn't know me and you just listened to me rambling on, you would think a couple of things. One, you'd think, well, more than a couple. One, you'd think I weighed 500 pounds because I always talk about doing nothing but eating. 2, you'd think I was an alcoholic because I do talk about beer, and it's mead time, it's beer time, it's beer clock somewhere, and I don't drink at all. And 3, you would think that I take a 3-hour nap every day. I don't. I only nap maybe once or twice a week. It just sounds like I'm always napping because I'm always talking about napping. And to be fair, when you hear me say I need a nap, I probably do. It's just that I don't like taking the time to take a nap because it takes away from the rest of my day. So generally, on days where I say I really need to nap or I'm going to and I don't, I suffer for it because by 5 or 6 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm just walking around like a zombie. And Carol said, "Why don't you lay down?" And I said, "Well, if I lay down now, I won't sleep tonight." So I just kind of suffer through the afternoon when I should have actually had a nap. Technically, I probably should take at least a half-hour nap every day because I do get tired by 5 or 6 o'clock. I'm getting old. I'm 71 years old now. I have the right to be tired. What in the world is going on with this stupid mower? Come on, drop it. I hit the button 5 minutes. There it went. Dang it. Why is it doing that? There it goes. A beacon of lettuce and tomato sandwich sounds good. A beacon, lettuce and tomato sandwich sounds good. Does he hunt pesky wabbits? I'm guessing that if everything's okay with my liver, I probably won't hear anything. I'm pretty sure they're not going to tell me. If I get a call from the doctor about my liver, it's going to be bad news. So I'm expecting not to hear anything from the doctor. Raviolis and a nap. Raviolis and a nap. You guys want to watch a funny comedian? He's not dirty. He doesn't cuss, doesn't talk about sexual stuff or anything like that. He's just funny. He's passed now. He passed away, several years ago. He was fairly young. He's only in his 50s when he passed away, but he's been really heavy his whole life. And his whole comedy routine is him making fun of the fact that he's heavy, which is sad in one respect, but the man was so funny. Just hilarious. The whole episode, of one of his shows was just constant howling with laughter. His name was John Pinette. John like in John, and Pinette, P-I-N-E-T, I think, Pinette. But he was so funny. And the time he talks about going to England, and like I said, the man's pretty heavy, or was, and he talks about going to England. He said, "I get up for breakfast. What do they feed me? Beans. And then they stuff me in a car and drive me around England, waiting for me to explode." It's just hilarious. I keep looking. When you guys see me look up, I've got a digital clock that shines on the wall. It sits way behind me, and it doesn't just tell me the time. It tells me the weather and stuff like that, stuff that's going on outside. Tim, I thought you already got your tractor today. When you see me look up like this, that's what I'm looking at, is that clock. And if you see me looking like that a lot, you'll know that I'm bored today. And I'm hoping that the stream ends soon. And I don't know if you've been noticing, but I've been doing it the whole 2 hours, looking up at that clock. I don't know why, but it's supposed to be my day off. I'm just making up for not being here yesterday. But it's not like anybody's here watching me. I don't know if you noticed, but there's nobody here but you regular people. And I can't help but think that you wouldn't be here if you didn't think you owed me something, some loyalty. And I appreciate that. I really do. Because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have anybody.
Yeah.
Tim's redeeming last calls. Not quite last. He's getting close. But there are days, you've heard me say it, there are days when somebody will say, Rude, it's time to go. And what? I just got here. There are days like that where time flies. But there's other days where it's like, oh my God. It seems like I've been here 2 hours and it's only been 40 or 20 minutes. And today was one of those days. And I'm throwing it down to the fact I should have taken a nap instead because it's supposed to be my day off. To be honest, like I say, when I go to the doctor, I'm tired for 2-3 days afterward. They really do take a lot of my blood. They just suck my blood out. And I have to fast. So I have to go without anything to eat for almost a day and a half. I don't have to, but it just works out that way because I have so far to travel to go to my doctor. It'd be different if I knew that my doctor was downtown and it was only going to take me 5 or 10 minutes to get there, and I could figure out, okay, if I stop eating at this time at night, then I'll set an appointment early in the morning, and I won't have to fast all day and all night. But since I got to drive so far away from my doctor, it takes me hours to get there. So that means I can't eat after dinner. I can't have anything for breakfast. I can't have, even a donut or anything to drink until I see the doctor, which is like 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I not only have to go all night without eating, I have to go all day without eating and drive for hours on top of that. So it just tires you out. By the time I got home, I was just exhausted. And that lasted a day or two. And now, it's howdy doody time. And after I say that, now I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Okay, I'll go. Okay, so what's today? Today is Wednesday. So tomorrow's regular farming tomorrow, Thursday. So I'll be back tomorrow, back on the farm. We'll hopefully start plowing these 2 fields that I just bought, if I get the grass off of it. And we'll do it all over again tomorrow. And then, of course, we'll end the week Friday on Fallout 4. So I hope you had fun. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. All that kind of stuff. It's like a vicious triangle of giving each other a hard time. I missed something Scorpion was saying. Okay. Well, anyway, I got to go. Hope you guys had fun. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. Have lots to eat. And because eating is the only enjoyment I get out of life anymore. And I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Ta-ta for now.